Hello kids, welcome to Unacademy. I hope you all can see me live here. So I'm just waiting for your responses. Whoever is live, can you say hello mom to me so that I can know that I'm live and you all can hear me properly. Alright, so just waiting for 1 or 2 minutes. Let's see who all are live right now and can you hear me properly or not. Okay, let's go ahead. Great. So I hope now you can all see me and you can hear me properly. So hello guys, welcome to Unacademy, and today we are starting with the grade number 9. So all the students who are in 9th grade, this is for you. We are doing factorization, revision of the topic, doing some of the questions from basics so that if you are not prepared for the second term, you would be surely prepared now. The date sheet is about to come out and you know that this time you need to work a little more hard so that you can get good scores, isn't it? All right, so let us see how many are there. So we are very excited to let you know that this Unacademy has finally brought us a batch for ICSE students. Yes, we all said before that we need for ICSE. We had different boards, but we didn't have ICSE before. But now we have come up with ICSE for 9th and 10th grade as well. So all the students in 9th and 10th grade, what are you waiting for? Quickly come and enroll yourself. So you can come here and ace your education. Yes, you can ace your education with Unacademy. So Unacademy makes sure that you are prepared with your second term and you know all the things that is required. All the topics are revised in detail. Alright, so before starting, let me tell you who am I. So my name is Haneet Kaur Gujral and I'm a mathematics educator. I have done my mathematics honors from Delhi University and I'm been teaching you guys from last 10 years. Yes, so I have an experience of 10 years, so I hope you would be loving this session and you will enroll yourself. And if you are really excited to have quizzes with me in the end, so you can call up your friends right away and give them a text that come, let's join this class together and let's have a play or session in the end. So yes, we have quizzes in the end as well. So, all right, so we would be starting with the topic that we are going to study is factorization. So, you know what is factorization? Any one of you who's present their life who knows what is factorization? Yes, let us see. Anyone who knows factorization, what is factorization? All right, so before starting and knowing the topic in detail, let me tell you that yes, Unacademy now is live on Telegram. The link is being provided in the description box. You can go and click that out where you can connect with your teachers little more closer. All right now I'm just present there for an hour and after that the teacher would not be present. So whatever the doubts you have related to the topic, you can just ask in that 1 hour. But whereas when you get connected with Telegram, the teacher is there for you and you can ask her doubts and questions there. She would be there to answer your doubts. All right, so you can connect with your teachers and your mentors of all the Unacademy students, teachers of the ICSE board at Telegram. Alright, so moving on, remember to subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon to know the subscription. One is for subscribing and second bell notification is for you guys to know that when are we coming live. So because we don't let you know that when are we coming live next. So when you enroll yourself, subscribe to the button and press on the bell icon, it gives you notification that this teacher would be coming up live and that has been given one day prior to it or 2 days prior to it. We make the screen and you get to know so that you can plan your day accordingly and come here live with us. Alright, so we're just targeting 1,000 subscribers, not more right now. You can call your friends and get them subscribed today because we are coming up live for you all children only. All right, so if you come here study with us, that's what gives us encouragement to the teachers that yes, we are coming up teaching you live, solving all your doubts, making you prepare for the second term and so that you get better score and you can say that you have done practice with Unacademy. All right, so let's start at today's topic that says factorization. So what does factorization means? What does a factorization come from the word that says factor? So do you know what is a factor? So we have learned in the junior sections if we were there and we learned what is factor. A number can be written as a product of two numbers, right? That is known as the factor of a number. So from this factor, we have come up to the point of saying factorization. So before that, let's understand the concept of factors. So suppose I'm talking about a number as 50. All right. So what do you write 50 as? 50 can be written as 2 times 5 times 5 times 1, right? We all know how to factorize a number. We have done it. So what does we get to know? That we get to know there are three numbers which are different, which is 2, 5 and 1, right? So these are the three numbers which are coming up different, 2, 5 and 1. So these are the factors of 50. All right. Okay. So good afternoon, Aman. Welcome here. All right. So moving on. So if I say 2, 5 and 1. So we say the factor of a number. But when we know whichever number we multiply by 1, we get the number itself. So end of the day, what is it? 1 is a factor of every number. So 1 is not taken as a separate number, but we know that 1 is a factor of each and every number. All right. Moving on to the next thing that we have. So if I give you a number like 3 times 5 is 15, right? That is how we can write it. 15 can be written as 3 times 5. So where 3 becomes one of the factor and 5 becomes the other factor. So whenever a number is being written as a product, we call it a factor. All right. Okay. Now, what's moving else? Now, let's see the factors of a polynomials. So what have we done? We have done the factors of the number beforehand. So we know the numbers factorization. But what about the polynomials? What is a polynomial and how do we find the factors of polynomial? Any one of you who can let me know? Alright, so let's see. When a polynomial is expressed in a product of 2 or more expressions, and these expressions are called factors of polynomial. So whenever a polynomial is given to us, when a number is given in the terms of x, like x squared plus 5x plus 6, it is one of the polynomial that is given to you. And if you have to write the factors of this, then how do we write? So right now we have already factorized and given the product of these two numbers. When you multiply and open these brackets, you'll get this number. You'll get this equation, all right? But now when we're talking about a polynomial being expressed in factors, how do we get this? So what is the process of getting these factors in which we are able to turn, all right? So this is what we are going to study today. And how are we going to do it? There are different methods of doing it. We'll learn two methods, okay? One method is taking out the common and the another one is breaking the middle term, knowing on the common factor. All right, so let's see how can we do that. So everyone ready? Alright, so here we go. The factorization is a process of writing the expression in terms of brackets or being multiplied. That's what I told you. So one of the factors that we are going to learn today is common factor. So common factor, what does it mean? Common comes from, which is common, right? So anything which is common between the two digits, we take that out and separate it, and rest of the numbers become separated altogether. Alright, so like this question, if I say 5x squared plus 15. So in that case, I know 5x squared plus 15. 5 can be written as 5 times 1. And 15 can be written as 5 times 3. So what does it come in out of these two terminologies? 5 is common. So I'll take 5 out. In that case, what's left inside the bracket? So I have to put the bracket because 5 is taken out. It has to be multiplied with each the term in the bracket, isn't it? So when I'll take x squared plus 15 turns into 3. So this is how we get two numbers. One is 5 and the another one being multiplied at x squared plus 3. So these two are the factors of this polynomial that is given to us, that is 5x squared plus 15. Simple enough. I think this example is super simple, right? So let's see how do we solve this question. So here you go. You have a number that says 6x squared minus 3ax. In this case, what do you think is common? First of all, 6 can be written as 3 times 2. And another number already has 3. So 3 becomes common. A square can be written as a times a. The other number has a as well. So that means 3a becomes a common factor, isn't it? So what you have to do is taking out the common factor by doing it, or you can say finding out the highest common factor between the two expressions. Alright, so 6x squared is one of the expression. 3ax is another expression out of which we need to find out the common. So when I take the HCF, which is common, I took out 3a. Now what is left inside? So in that case, what is happening is we divide each of the term by 3a, because whatever is left inside is what is get multiplied. Why are we doing it? In case if I open it, it becomes 3a times 6a squared upon 3a minus 3a times 3ax upon 3a. It's just like multiplying and dividing it by the same number. Does it change the expression? No, it doesn't. So that's what we have done, and we have turned it into this. Even if we try to open it and see, we get back to that expression that we were before. So that does not make a difference. All right. So now when I take it and divide it by this a and square gets cancelled. 6 is divided by 3. That gives you 2. And this 3a gets cancelled by 3a. So end of the day, it's left with 3a bracket 2a minus 1. I hope it's easy enough, right? So this is how we are able to find out the expression. And what are the common factors out of this? It becomes 3a is one of the factor, and another one is 2a minus x. Isn't it, guys? Yes, good enough. Okay, So this is how we were able to do it by factorization and taking out the common method. Now moving on to another method. This we have already done a lot of practice in our junior classes, right? So what topic we are coming up today is factorization by grouping. So what does a term of a grouping means? So grouping means when an equation is given to us and there is nothing which can be taken out common. All right, so first thing is to take it everything which is common, but the next thing is when we don't have anything common, then the expression of an even number terms can be resolved into factors if the terms are arranged in groups such that the groups have common factors. See, when of the time you see the question, if you see a polynomial, let's say x squared plus 2x. So in this case, we know x is common. I can take that out. I'm left with x plus 2. So this gives me the easiest of the first method that I'm able to solve. Moving on to next thing, if a polynomial is like x squared plus 2x minus, let it be suppose 3. In this case, what happens? Am I able to find out the common element? No, right? Alright, Cowworld, I'll choose binomial. I'll choose both the language, bilingual, English as well as Hindi. Will that be okay? तो when I say x square plus 2x minus 3, अब इस इक्वेशन को हम कैसे डिवाइड कर सकते हैं? इसमें से कुछ कॉमन निकलेगा? No, right? So we are not able to take out anything common. जब हमसे कुछ कॉमन ही निकलता है तो इन इक्वेशंस को, इन पॉलिनोमियल्स को हाउ डू वी सॉल्व? दिस इज द मेथड दैट वील डू विद द ग्रुपिंग. सो ये वाले मेथड को हम ग्रुपिंग से सॉल्व करेंगे. ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स सी हाउ डू वी डू दिस. So first of all, write the group. सबसे पहले लिखना क्या है? Write the expression such a way that each group has a common factor. हर किसी में एक common factor हो. उसको इस तरीके से divide करना है. You have to distribute or divide the middle term in such a way that you get a common factor. And then factorize each of the group. उसके बाद हमें एक एक group को factorize करना है. Second time उसमें से जो जो common है वो common निकाल लेंगे. And in that case whatever is left inside is the uncommon thing. जो common है वो तो निकल ही जाएगा, तो automatically factor में क्या बचेगा? जो uncommon है. और उन दोनों का product becomes the factor. I hope that's clear now. So let us see solving one of the question and try to understand how can we do it in a practical way. This was a theoretical one. Let's understand the practical way. So it says factorize AB plus BC plus AX plus CX by grouping method. अब इसके अंदर क्या है? We have to factorize. But क्या factorize करें? I know इन दोनों में से common एक चीज़ आ रही है, इन दोनों में से एक चीज़ common आ रही है. So let's take that common. So in these two terms of the first two, AB and BC, I can take B common. What is left? A plus C. Plus, in these two terms, what can we take? We can take X common. What is left? A plus C. अभी तक ठीक है? अब whatever is common as a group, that we have to take out. So out of this, what is common? A plus C is common. What is left inside? We are left with B plus X. Right? So what are the answer in which two terminologies, two terms or two expressions in which we can express this? That becomes A plus C and B plus X. Alright, this is how you can factorize a number by grouping method. The first step क्या है? First of all आपको ये देखना है कि कोई चीज़ common निकलती है या नहीं. अगर निकलती है तो उसको common निकालो. उसके बाद जो बचता है then again we can take that common, and this is how we are able to solve the question by grouping method. Simple. 2 times common, 1 common then another common. Alright, so this is how we will be able to solve the question by grouping method. Now let's try. Let's factorize this question. Let's see how many of you are live right now. जो भी हैं सबके सब दिल से try करो ये वाले question को solve करने. How can you solve this question by grouping method? And what would be your answer? Let's see how many of you are able to do it. So everyone who are present live, just remember to subscribe to the channel, press on the bell icon so that you're not late next time. And if you like the video, you can hit a like as well, and you can share it with your friends so that they can also come live, because in each and every class we have quizzes in the end where you can revise the topic and participate in quizzes so that you are able to revise and know that you can beat your friends or not. All right, so let's have a competition or a quiz in the end. So let's see, and whoever is most like active in the class, जो सबसे ज़्यादा responses देता है, even if it's right wrong, उससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता, answers दे रहा है, participate कर रहा है, study कर रहा है, that person deserves a shootout in the end. So उसको I'll give a shootout in the end. So I'll take out your names as a shootout and write it on your screens as you were the best performer of the class. That does not make a difference कि आपके सारे answers right होने चाहिए. No, you are participating, you are learning. That's important for me. All right, so let's see who all are able to solve this question and who are able to give me the answers. That says factorize ab square minus bracket a minus 1 into b minus 1 as a grouping method. So how do we solve this equation? Any one of you who is present live can tell me. Yes, we can break the middle number. Very good, Shrivishika. All right, so how do we break a middle number? But first of all, I don't know how to break, which is the number which I multiply and I get a, right? And when I subtract, I get a minus 1. So how do we do it? One of the expression is like multiplying by middle term, but that we haven't done it. We can do it by that as well. But now what I'll do is इसके अंदर हम common निकाल लेंगे ab square minus ab because b भी multiply हो रहा है plus b minus 1. Is that clear? Right? इसमें हमने क्या करा, सिर्फ bracket को open कर दिया. Now what is happening? I can see something is common between the first two terms. कुछ तो common है. क्या common है? a b दोनों common है. What is left? b minus 1 plus. अब दूसरे में कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं है तो व्हाट कैन आई टेक? आई कैन टेक 1 एज कॉमन. ऑलराइट, सो आई कैन से प्लस 1 b minus 1. So what is happening now? अब क्या कॉमन है? Yes, b minus 1 is common now. So I can take b minus 1 as 1 bracket and what is left inside? ab plus 1. So this is how we are able to get the factors by grouping method. We are making and opening the bracket and then finding out and making a group that we took out, then took another group that we could take out, that is b minus 1. और उसके बाद हमने b minus 1 और ab plus 1 को multiply करके उसमें show कर दिया. Alright guys, so let's see, have we got the right answer or we did something, an error? So that's a right answer. Super, very good kids. Alright, so let's move to the third method that we were talking about. The third method is by splitting the middle term. So middle term, what does it mean? So एक trinomial होते हैं, एक polynomial है, एक trinomial है. Trinomial refers to the three terms, alright? Now, when we say a three terms, ax square plus bx plus c, हम हमेशा what else say? We say a plus minus and what happens? A plus minus minus के अंदर हमेशा confusion होती है, right? We know it. आप बच्चे बहुत सारी mistakes करते हैं. So how to make it easy? Let me teach you that. Okay. So in this case, what you have to do, just take it at ax square plus bx plus c. All right, done. Now a becomes the first term, b becomes the second term, right? And c becomes the third term. Is that true? Alright, now what we have to do is we have to find a number in such a way that when we multiply a times c, whatever we get ac should be our answer. A number which is multiplied, we should get the answer as ac as whatever the product is. But when I do a plus c, I should get the answer as b. So ऐसे कौन से दो नंबर्स होंगे जिसका मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो आंसर हमारा आएगा AC, बट व्हेन वी ऐड वी शुड गेट द मिडिल टर्म. दिस इज हाउ वी स्प्लिट द मिडिल टर्म. ऑलराइट, सो इसमें हमें प्लस भी देखना है, हमें इसको एडिशन का भी देखना है और इसको मल्टीप्लिकेशन का भी देखना है. बट नाउ व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट नेगेटिव तो हमारी प्रॉब्लम आती है, हम हमेशा भूल जाते हैं अब नेगेटिव कैसे होगा, पॉजिटिव कैसे होगा. सो जस्ट मेकिंग अ इजी थिंग फॉर यू, ax square minus bx plus c अगर हो तो जस्ट टेक नेगेटिव b एज कैपिटल B. तो जो भी नेगेटिव साइन है उसको b के साथ या a के साथ या c के साथ मर्ज कर दो और हर चीज़ पॉजिटिव में ही लो. ऑटोमेटिकली जो आपको आंसर्स को कंपेयर करोगे तो आपको पता जाएगा नेगेटिव और मल्टीप्लिकेशन चाहिए या फिर नेगेटिव सम चाहिए. सो इन दैट केस यू वुड बी एबल टू सॉल्व एंड गेट द आंसर. इज दैट द इजी ट्रिक फॉर यू? Isn't it? Okay, so if you really like it, you can give me a thumbs up. If you already knew it, then you can let me know that you knew it already. And you were already using this trick. And that's great. Alright, so let's see how do we multiply. So b becomes a coefficient of x. जो भी x का जो coefficient होता है उसको हम second term b term बोलते हैं. Alright, now what we have to do is we have to find the sum of two numbers which is equal to b. That's what I said. So any two numbers which is sum when you add should be equal to b, and the product of these two numbers whichever you have chosen should be a and c. The product of a and c, that should be a times c, a into c. Alright, and then we'll find out, we'll make out the common thing, we'll take it out and then we'll make it a grouping method. So simple process है, first था common जो हमने निकालना है. grouping के अंदर 2 times commons, middle term splitting में we'll split the middle term and then take out the grouping method. So end of the day what are we doing? We are doing the same process जो भी हम पहले कर रहे थे उसको हम दोबारा रिवाइज कर रहे हैं, but learning the new things as well. Okay, so let's see how do we solve these questions now. So here you go, here I have a first question for you all with the method of saying middle term splitting. So what is the middle term saying? That says x square plus 5x plus 6. So this is one of the term that says x square plus 5x plus 6. What is a here? A is 1, b is 5 and c is 6. What did I say? That we have to find out a number that should be multiplied and we get the answer as 8 times 3, that is 6. And two numbers that we should add and we get the answer as 5. Now, do you know any number that we multiply and we get it, the product is 6, and when we add, we get the number as 5? Anyone of you who know it? Yes, that's right, 3 times 2. So we'll take 3 and 2. So 3 times 2 is 6 and 3 plus 2 is 5. So in that case, what I'm doing is I'm doing x square plus 5x plus 6 to be written as x square plus 3x plus 2x plus 6. So now what will happen, we'll take x common, we'll get x plus 3 plus 2 common, x plus 3. So end of the day, what are we doing? Now we're going back to the grouping method and we'll do it x plus 3 as common. What is left with it? We'll get that x plus 2 into x plus 3. So this is the two products that we do it and we get the answer. Alright, I hope everyone who's present right now live, you are able to hear me and now you have understood how to solve this question. Isn't it? Right? So now we have a question for you all. Let's see how many of you can solve it. अब जितने भी जने यहाँ पर हैं वो solve करने के लिए, remember middle term splitting में क्या है, हमें bx का value देखना है. तो we'll get to know ऐसे कौन से numbers हैं जिनको हम multiply करेंगे तो हमारे पास product आना चाहिए a and c का, और जिसको हम add करें we should get the middle number. Alright, so everyone who's present live, remember to subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon so that you never miss a notification. And remember, we would be coming, I'm giving you a very big news, so just stay tuned till the end so you get the big news and a discount coupon from me as well. Yes, there is a big announcement for you all, whoever present are here live, and if you participate with me, you will get a shootout in the end. Alright, so let's see who all are there who will be participating. और बेशक आपके आंसर सही हो गलत हो उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, बट आप पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हो, that deserves a shootout. Alright, so you could see the answer beforehand, but I didn't wanted you to see that, so let me erase it. Alright, so every one of you, I want you to solve this right away. Alright, so I want you to solve this trinomial equation by middle term splitting. That says 7 minus 12x minus 4x squared. So let's see how many of you are live and who all are able to answer this question right away, and who all are not live right now. You can give me the answers whenever you are seeing it. जब भी देखोगे तो इसको आंसर दे सकते हो chat box में, and we can see that later that whatever you practice or not. Alright, so जो भी live है अभी जल्दी से आंसर दो, मुझे बताओ इसका क्या आंसर होगा. How do we do a middle term splitting? हमेशा हमारी जो term होती है वो होते हैं ax square plus bx प्लस सी, इस टर्म्स में होती है, राइट, ax स्क्वायर प्लस bx प्लस सी, बट इसमें तो इस टर्म में नहीं है. तो इन दैट केस व्हाट विल हैपन, आई हैव टू चेंज इट इन दैट फॉर्मेट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. सो 4x स्क्वायर माइनस 12x प्लस 7. अब ये उस टाइप से सिमिलर हो रही है, राइट. हेलो सौरभ, वेलकम to Unacademy. I hope you are now there, and remember to subscribe and press on the bell icon so that you get the notification beforehand, or आप next time से आ जाओ. Alright, so in this case now what I'll do is I'll say capital A as negative of 4, capital B as negative of 12, okay, and C as 7. Alright, Shri, just try once again, just think over it. You divided like x plus 3 and x plus 2. Okay, let's see, do we get the same answer or not? Alright, so what are we going to do? इसके अंदर जब हम कर रहे हैं, we have to say that the number which we multiply, कौन से ऐसे दो नंबर उसको मल्टीप्लाई करें, तो हमारा आंसर आएगा negative 28, right? 7 times 4 is 28 and negative of sign. और ऐसे कौन से नंबर है जिनको ऐड करें, we get negative of 12. So पहली बात तो हमारे को वो दो टर्म्स देखने हैं जिसको मल्टीप्लाई करें तो हमारे पास नेगेटिव ऑफ 28 आए, जिसको हम ऐड करें तो नेगेटिव ऑफ 12 आए. सो इन दैट केस वन हैज टू बी नेगेटिव एंड वन हैज टू बी पॉजिटिव, राइट, फॉर श्योर, ये तो हमें पता ही है. अब कौन सा नेगेटिव लें और कौन सा पॉजिटिव लें, दैट इज अ क्वेश्चन. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट यू डू, 28 का फैक्टराइजेशन कर लेते हैं. 2, 14, 2 and 7, 7 and 1, right? 12 चाहिए, so 7 times 2 is 14, 14 times 2 is 28 and 14 minus 2 is 12. Easy enough? So हमने ले लिया 14 और 2. क्लियर? अब 14 और 2 में मुझे यहाँ पर नेगेटिव चाहिए, तो आई मीन नेगेटिव 14 होना चाहिए. सिंपल इनफ. सो नेगेटिव साइन मैंने ऑटोमेटिकली इसी में ही कवर कर लिया. मुझे अलग से नेगेटिव का प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा कि मैं सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है या ऐड करना है, मुझे कुछ नहीं करना, मैं सब नेगेटिव यहीं पे एडजस्ट कर दूँ. दिस इज हाउ यू कैन एक्ट स्मार्ट एंड सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. ऑलराइट, सो अब नेगेटिव 4x स्क्वायर माइनस of negative 14x plus 2x plus 7. This is how you'll get the answer, isn't it? ये easy है. अब इसमें से हमारा क्या कॉमन आ सकता है? We can get negative 2x कॉमन. नेगेटिव 2x कॉमन के बाद बचता है 2x प्लस 7, इसमें से +1 2x प्लस 7. नाउ उसके बाद हमने ग्रुपिंग मेथड करना है. फर्स्ट टेक आउट कॉमन, देन सेकेंड टेक आउट कॉमन. तो हमारा अब यहाँ पे कॉमन क्या आ गया 2x प्लस 7 और इधर क्या बचा 1 माइनस 2x एंड दिस वुड बी योर आंसर. ऑलराइट, सो नेक्स्ट टाइम बी केयरफुल. हमेशा ये देखना है कि किसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है और किन को. अगर इफ यू टेक दिस क्वेश्चन लाइक 7 टाइम्स 4 इज 28 and 7 plus 4 is 11 not 12. तो अगर 7 plus 4 को 11 लेके करना चाहोगे तो you will not be able to get the proper brackets. Brackets ही नहीं बनेंगे, common आएगा ही नहीं because you have not done the middle term splitting properly. Alright, so remember to do that and this becomes your answer. Alright guys? Okay, moving on to the next one. Next question for you all is a very interesting question and these type of questions are really loved by teachers. Teachers को ऐसे ही questions पसंद आते हैं जहाँ पे आप लोगों को थोड़ा सा सोचना पड़े और पता चले concept कितने अच्छे से आता है. Alright, so let's see. The question says 12 minus x plus x square bracket 8 minus x square. अब x प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर इसमें से नेगेटिव कॉमन लेते हैं तो भी x प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर. अब x प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर एक टर्मिनोलॉजी है जो बार बार रिपीट हो रही है और ये मुझे प्रॉब्लमेटिक क्रिएट करिए क्योंकि अगर मैं इसको ओपन करने की कोशिश करूंगी तो मेरे पास x टू द पावर 4, x टू द पावर 2, x टू द पावर 3 आ जाएगा. उसके बाद मेरी मिडिल टर्म स्प्लिटिंग मुझसे पॉसिबल नहीं है. ऑलराइट, वेरी गुड श्री, great going, keep on practicing, very good. Alright, so moving on to this one, if we say x plus x square is a, हम उसको a term कर लेते हैं तो हम उसको उस वैल्यू के अंदर a substitute करेंगे. So in that case, what do I get? I get 12 minus a bracket 8 minus a. Now what do? I open this expression. Alright, अब इस expression को जब when we open it, we'll get 12 minus 8a plus a square. Now this can be written another way as a square minus 8a plus 12. Isn't it? We can write this. Now, how can we break this? Which are the two terms when we multiply, we get the answer as 12, but when we add, we get the answer as 8. Anyone who knows it? Which are the two numbers when we multiply, we get the answer as 12, but when we add, we get the answer as 8. Alright, let's see. 6 and 2, that's right. So 6 times 2 is 12 and 6 plus 2 is 8. So I'll say 12. This can be written as a square minus 6a minus 2a plus 12, isn't it? Can we write it? हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. So in that case अब क्या होएगा? a square common, a minus 6 minus 2 common, a minus 6. So what do I get? I get a minus 2 and a minus 6. ये 2 terms हो गए. But क्या question a की term में था? नहीं. The question was in terms of x. तो हमें वापस अब a की वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे क्योंकि a तो हमने assume करा है, क्वेश्चन में तो नहीं दिया हुआ. तो जो आंसर्स जिस क्वेश्चन में दिया है हमें उसी टर्मिनोलॉजी में आंसर्स देना है. ऑलराइट, सो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यू ऑफ a. अब इसके अंदर जब हम a की वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे 2 माइनस a एंड वील गेट एज 2 माइनस a x प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर बिगर ब्रैकेट 6 माइनस x प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर स्मॉलर ब्रैकेट, इजंट इट? अब इसको ओपन करते हैं तो व्हाट डू आई गेट? 2 माइनस x माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर और यहाँ पे 6 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर. राइट, नाउ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इज इन दिस क्वेश्चन वी आर एबल टू गेट द आंसर. अब यहाँ पर मिडिल टर्म स्प्लिटिंग अलग हो सकती है, यहाँ पर मिडिल टर्म स्प्लिटिंग अलग हो सकती है. इसी टर्म्स को वी कैन राइट इन अदर टर्म्स, नेगेटिव एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 2, नेगेटिव एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स प्लस 6. सो ऐसे कौन से नंबर इसको हम मल्टीप्लाई करें तो आंसर नेगेटिव 2 आए, बट जब उसको ऐड करें तो आंसर नेगेटिव 1 आए. सो 2 times 1, सो 2 और 1 फैक्टर हो गए. 6 का वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन बिफोर, जिसका फैक्टर 1 हो, 3 एंड 2. 3 माइनस 2 इज 1, इजंट इट? तो इस तरीके से हम फैक्टराइजेशंस करेंगे, टर्मिनोलॉजी ब्रेक करेंगे एंड विल गेट द नंबर इन टर्म्स ऑफ 4 फैक्टर्स. अगर मैं डायरेक्टली ओपन करती तो x टू द पावर ऑफ 4, x टू द पावर ऑफ 3 s टाइम के पॉलिनोमियल्स की इक्वेशन बनती और उसको सॉल्व करने के लिए मुझे बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती. सो जस्ट ट्राई टू एक्ट स्मार्ट. जो चीज़ कॉमन है पहले उसको अलग टर्म्स में लिखो और बाद में उसको सॉल्व करके उसको अलग ब्रैकेट्स में सॉल्व करो. ऑलराइट, सो आई होप इट्स क्लियर नाउ. ऑलराइट, सो मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट थिंग दैट वी हैव. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Let's see how many of you are doing. Hi Chestna, welcome. So here was a news that I'm going to tell you that guys, we are coming up with the subscription plan for you guys for ICSE students. अभी तक मेरे पास ICSE का प्लान नहीं था. हम ICSE स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं करते थे अनअकैडमी में, बट बहुत सारे रिस्पॉन्सेज आए कि मैम एंड कंपनी को, प्लेटफॉर्म को, कि आप ICSE का प्लेटफॉर्म क्यों नहीं करते, आप CBSE और दूसरे बोर्ड्स का करते हो, ICSE का नहीं करते. सो हेयर वी हैव कम अप विद लाइव सेशंस. Right now we are live at YouTube as well, and we are live at the Unacademy application as well. So where you can access to unlimited access to all the courses around there. You can choose, ये नहीं सिर्फ maths का ही मिलेगा, you'll get maths, biology, science, हर एक चीज़ के अंदर, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायोलॉजी, सबके आपको वहाँ पे कोर्सेज मिलेंगे. रेगुलर डाउट सेशन होगी, राइट. सो आफ्टर एवरी 3 लेक्चर्स द 4th लेक्चर इज अ डाउट सेशन. तो जो से भी टॉपिक चल रहा है उसका नेक्स्ट सेशन इज कंप्लीट डाउट सेशन फॉर यू ऑल, जहाँ पे आप आके अपने एजुकेटर से, अपने टीचर से डाउट्स पूछ सकते हो, जिसमें आप जितना प्रैक्टिस करा है, जो वो आपको प्रैक्टिस वर्क देती है, जो टॉपिक डिस्कस करती हैं, वो आके सारे प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो. लाइव टेस्ट सीरीज भी है. यू कैन हेयर बी लाइव प्रेजेंट एंड गिव द टेस्ट सीरीज, जहाँ पे आपका प्रैक्टिस सेशन हो जाएगा. स्टडी मटीरियल इज इन फॉर्म ऑफ अ PDF अवेलेबल विद यू, जहाँ पे आपको कुछ भी स्टडी मटेरियल बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है. सारे आपके गो टू नोट्स इन द एंड टाइम यू वुड बी एबल टू गेट इन द PDF. अब उसमें क्लिक करके जस्ट गो थ्रू दैट एंड योर रिविजन इज डन एंड यू वुड बी एबल टू कवर अप ऑल द थिंग्स. इसमें लॉट्स ऑफ प्रैक्टिस पेपर्स आर देयर, डेली प्रैक्टिस सेशंस होंगे, वीकली मॉकली टेस्ट होंगे, लाइव क्विजेज होंगे, डेली MCQs and subjective test series भी होंगी, क्योंकि अब तो subjective test है term 2, right? So we have to make sure that you are doing it. If you really want to subscribe, you can use my coupon code that says Unacademy, where you can apply this and you can get 10% discount. Yes, so for all the plus subscriptions for you guys, you can use, and here आपको नीचे एक plus subscription का कोड मिलेगा, वहाँ पे आपको लिखना होगा plus subscription code as Unacademy, and जब भी आप ये fill करोगे you'll get 10% discount for the Unacademy application. तो जितना भी आपका पे होगा, आप depend करता है कितना लेना चाहते हो. You can take a 6-month subscription, you can take 9 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. इस तरीके से आप subscription कर सकते हो. Why are we saying 48? Because there is a reason behind it. आपको 48 months का क्यों लेना है, क्योंकि 1 year में तो खत्म हो जाता है. यस, वी नो 12 months होते हैं, बट 48 months के लिए आपको क्यों पढ़ना है 9th को? दैट्स नॉट द पॉइंट. द पॉइंट इज दैट व्हेन यू आर enrolling with us in grade 9, so there are the teachers that will be teaching you in subject Hindi as well and English as well. So जो भी आपको, yes, we have the quiz in the end, remember that, don't worry, just stay tuned for more 5-10 minutes. We'll be doing a quiz soon, all right? सो इसके अंदर बैचेस में क्या है, हमारे हिंदी के अंदर भी होंगे और इंग्लिश में भी होंगे. तो जो सी लैंग्वेज में आप कंफर्टेबल हो, आप उस लैंग्वेज के अंदर प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो अपने एजुकेटर से. सो ये आपके जो हिंदी लैंग्वेज की जो टीचर्स होंगे वहाँ पे प्रेजेंट, वो होंगे आपके मैथ्स के, फिजिक्स के, केमिस्ट्री एंड बायोलॉजी के. वहाँ पे आप जाके शुरू, ऑलरेडी ये बैच 3rd Jan से हो चुका है. यू कैन एनरोल योर सेल्फ. इंपॉर्टेंट क्या था जो 48 मंथ्स का जो मैं आपको कह रही थी कि आपको प्लान ले लेना चाहिए और आपके लिए बेटर रहेगा, क्योंकि विद सब्सक्राइबिंग ICSE 9th grade, अभी आप 9th के लिए सब्सक्राइब करते हो, यू गेट द 10th, 11th एंड 12th सब्सक्रिप्शन एब्सोल्युटली फ्री. उसके कोई चार्जेस नहीं है, वो आपको सब्सक्रिप्शन फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट मिलेगी. येस, यू जस्ट नीड टू पे फॉर क्लास 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th आपके लिए फ्री है. Isn't that a great news, guys? Yes, are you happy to know that कि एक क्लास के साथ फ्री क्लासेस की और एजुकेशन एंड लर्निंग फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट हमें प्रोवाइड हो रही है? Yes, so with this is in Hindi if you want to learn the same thing in English. तो यही concept, हर एक चीज़ आपको English language में जिसमें आप comfortable हो, आपकी language जिसमें better आप feel करते हो, उसमें आपको teach करेंगे. If you want to learn it in delivery in complete English, then you can join in. Again, we have another batch and these are the teachers that would be teaching exactly in English. So I am there for mathematics English section and we would be present. I would be there from Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 to 5, so you can come and join yourself here. All right, Chesna, happy birthday. It's really very good that you are there on your birthday. You could take out your main special time out for this class. I'm really very glad. Thank you so much and congratulations. May God bless you. All right, so in grade 9th, remember the same thing is applicable for English as well. So if you are subscribing for ICSE grade 9th, so 10th, 11th, 12th is absolutely free subscription. We are not charging you anything more. You can subscribe right away. And you remember to use the coupon code of mine that says Unacademy. So by using the coupon code of Unacademy, you would be able to get a discount of 10% off the subscription price. So whatever the price would be, you'll get 10% discount and you will be able to do it. If you want to connect with me, all the 9th graders, I will be present on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 4 to 5. You can see me there and learn mathematics, revise all the concept. And not for only for 9th, we have the news for 10th as well. So you can pass on to your seniors as well, or your friends or your brother, whoever is in class 10th. That's an academy is also teaching 10th, 11th, 12th. And for 10th also, we have divided the course into two languages. One is Hindi, one is English. And the best part is that if you are doing rolling it for 10th, you get 11th and 12th absolutely free. Alright, so ऐसा नहीं है 10th वालों को कुछ lose होगा. Yes, if you are in 10th, you get the next 2 classes free, absolutely free. ये भी बैचेस ऑलरेडी शुरू हो चुके हैं एंड ये वाले आपके टीचर्स हैं जिनके टाइमिंग्स भी आपको प्रोवाइडेड हैं कि वो मंडे, वेडनेसडे, फ्राइडे आते हैं, ट्यूसडे, थर्सडे, सैटरडे आते हैं, किस टाइम पे आते हैं, ताकि आप उनसे लाइव सीख सको, अपने डाउट्स शेयर कर सको और उस टाइम पे आप अपने आप को पहले से ही प्लान कर सकते हो एंड यू विल रिवाइज. सेकेंड टर्म पूरा का पूरा आपको रिवाइज होगा. हर एक टाइप के डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन का पैटर्न में किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं, हर एक चीज़ डिस्कस होगी क्लासेस में और आपके लिए बहुत बेनिफिशियल होगा. ऑलराइट, दिस इज़ इन हिंदी एंड इन इंग्लिश. आई एम बैक अगेन. सो इन इंग्लिश एज वेल 10th ग्रेड को भी मैं ही पढ़ा रही हूँ, तो आप 10th ग्रेडर्स अपने ब्रदर्स वगैरह को बता सकते हो अगर आपको मेरी यहाँ पे टीचिंग अच्छी लग रही है. सो यू कैन एनरोल इन द Unacademy app, and Unacademy app we are coming up with special art classes as well, that is free of cost. There also we are coming and teaching you with different subjects. YouTube पे भी हम हैं और वहाँ पे भी हैं. Please say to all the students to answers. Yes, I am waiting for all of them to answer. Surely. Let's see. Let's play a quiz in the end and I want everyone to be participating actively. और जो actively participate करता है, आंसर सही है गलत है वो फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है मुझे. Actively participate करने के लिए ही एंड में शूट आउट होता है. ऑलराइट, सो आई थिंक जो मेरे साथ रेगुलर यूट्यूब पे मेरे से कनेक्टेड हैं बच्चे, उन सबको पता है कि मैम इनमें नेम लिखती है स्क्रीन पे और शूट आउट करती है जो एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं. सो फॉर ऑल 10th 11th and 12th course is ICSC course of 11th and 12th subscription is absolutely free. You can enroll and I would be present on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday 4 to 5 and this is the batch timing where you can enroll yourself and connect with me for English as well. Alright, so this is for the grade 10th. And now for 11th as well. So for 11th grade, the English we are coming up with ICSC class 11th and 12th is absolutely free. And the batches are in English as well as in Hindi as well. So English timings are given to you and these are your teachers where you can connect with them and they would be the one who would be teaching you. Alright, moving on to the batches which are given in complete English. Now, how to remember and be on the special classes, right? I just mentioned before that the special classes are absolutely free and they are there on Unacademy application. You can download the app and when you download the app, you have the live real-time interaction with chats and emojis. So right now you are able to give me chats and emojis here as well so we can connect. But there we have live quizzes with polls. यहाँ पे अब मैं जब quiz करूँगी तो आपको ये नहीं बता सकूँगी कि आपने जितनी जल्दी दिया, आपने लेट दिया, you are the winner या नहीं, कितने timings में. The timings are not mentioned कि कितने seconds में आपने आंसर दिया. But in Unacademy app जब हम लीडर बोर्ड पे देखते हैं तो end of the day we get to know who is the reader, उसको appreciation मिलती है और उसके साथ उसका टाइम लिखा होता है कितने क्वेश्चन में से कितने उसने सही करें, कितने टाइम में करें. In that case you are able to get the competition last class and you would be able to participate properly. Alright, not only this, यहाँ पे आपको क्वेश्चन करने के लिए पूरा टाइप करना पड़ता है. It takes a lot of time to get to the doubt और आपको जो questions मुझसे पूछने हैं कि मैम can you solve this question, उसके लिए proper टाइप करना पड़ता है. But there it becomes easy. You can add a image as well. तो आप question को लिख सकते हो, उसकी image attach करके send कर सकते हो and that becomes easy. You can ask the question in the question tag and the teacher is there who can just read your question and tell you answer there itself. तो उसके आपके लिए भी ज़्यादा problematic नहीं है, teacher के लिए भी easy है, आप directly अपने doubts पूछ सकते हो with just attaching a picture. Alright, so this is how you can connect and what is the process of connecting at special classes is, first of all, the first thing, download the Unacademy Learner app. Let's go install it. Alright, second thing, you need to click on get started. After that, you need to click on the mobile number, enter it, enter all the details what is given and this is the process. Don't से कि आपको बताया नहीं, फिर आपको क्लासेस नहीं मिल रही। तो बहुत ईजी प्रोसेस है, पहले डाउनलोड करना है, गेट स्टार्टेड पे क्लिक, मोबाइल नंबर से रजिस्टर करके अपना ईमेल एड्रेस, मेल एंड सब कुछ आपको डिटेल प्रोवाइड करनी है। फिर उससे आपसे पूछेंगे आपको किसके लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, राइट। सो यू कैन से आई एम प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर 6 to 12 एंड यहाँ पर आपको ICSE दिखेगा, अभी तो CBSE दिख रहा है। ICSE ग्रेड 9, ग्रेड 10, ग्रेड 11, ग्रेड 12, जिसमें आप हो उसमें कर सकते हो। एंड देन यू हैव क्लासेस एज वेल। सो इंग्लिश में होती है, हिंदी में होती है, हिंग्लिश। हिंग्लिश इज अ लैंग्वेज इन विच इंग्लिश और हिंदी टीचर दोनों मिक्स करके, राइट नाउ व्हाट आई एम यूजिंग इज इंग्लिश, सो आई एम स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश एज वेल, आई एम स्पीकिंग द सेम थिंग इन हिंदी एज वेल, ताकि आप लोगों को प्रॉपर समझ आ जाए। एंड लाइक दिस यू कैन चूज योर प्रेफरेबल लैंग्वेज, इज इट इंग्लिश या वो हिंदी है या वो इंग्लिश है, और उस हिसाब से आपको पता चल जाएगा। ऑलराइट, Alright, so class 7 you will get the notification sure as well. The वो भी जब भी launch होगा आपको बता देंगे, but right now we have just, I am teaching 9th and 10th, alright? Okay, now moving on, इससे आपको notification, and the best part is you can click on notify me, जिससे आपको 10 minutes before the class एक message और एक notification आती है. Just be prepared, be ready with your books, your class is going to start and you can come there and study live with me. Alright, so right now whatever we have done, let us do another topic that says let's explore. So it's x square plus bx plus c. We have to, it's a trinomial or a quadratic equation expression, and we have to find out that it's factorizable or not. कोई भी expression को factorizable है या नहीं, उसके सबसे easiest part है, कभी आपको लगे ना कि मेरे को नहीं आ रहा है इसका मैं फैक्टराइज कैसे करूँ, तो आपको पता चल जाएगा फैक्टराइजेबल है भी कि नहीं. सो हाउ डू यू नो दैट इट्स फैक्टराइजेबल और नॉट? यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac. ऑलराइट, सो फाइंड आउट बी स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac. If this it is a perfect square, if it is a perfect square, that means it is factorizable. If it is not a perfect square, that means it is not factorizable. That simple as that is the logic in this. Alright, so let's do one of the questions that says 3x square minus 8x minus 15 is factorizable or not. So we know a is 3, b is negative of 8, and c is negative of 15. So let's find out b square minus 4ac. So we put the value of b square as negative 8 square, negative of 4 times 3, negative of 15. So when we solve, we get the answer as 244. Is 244 a perfect square? Yes, after just 2 more questions, we are doing the quiz, okay? So after this, what is it? Do we get a square? Is it a square? Do we get the answer? No, it's not a perfect square, क्योंकि ऐसा कोई number नहीं है. जैसे 12 times 12 है तो 144 होता है. 244 ऐसा कोई number नहीं है जिसको हम multiply करें, we get 244. So due to which we get to know that it's not a perfect square. So if not a perfect square, मतलब that is not factorizable. So here you go. You need to tell me, is this factorizable or not? Alright, so what it says, 5x square plus 17x plus 6. So ऐसे कौन से numbers है जिसको हम multiply करें, we get the answer as 5 6 are 30. जिसको add करें तो answer आए 17. So ऐसे तो middle term splitting कर सकते हैं. But is he asking me to know the factors? He's saying, is it factorizable or not? मुझसे वो factors नहीं पूछ रहा. So in that case, what I'll do is I'll find b square minus 4ac. And b square, the value is 17 square minus 4 into 5 into 6, and you get the answer as 169. And yes, 169 is a perfect square of 13 ka square hai. 13 square is 169, so it's a perfect square, so that means it is factorizable. Alright, so now moving on to the question that says this question is divisible by 7 or not. So that's a very simple question. ये divisible है या नहीं है? So what you have to do is just use the identity of a cube minus b cube. That says a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. We know this identity, right? हमने identity की expansions की class already have done it. If you have not done it before, you can go and check that out. That video we have already revised all the identities and how to learn it the easiest of the way. Alright, सबसे easy way में आपको कराया हुआ एक identity से automatically सारी identities आ जाती थी. So this is how you can learn the trick in the YouTube video which is there in expansion. Alright, so जब हमने इसको देखा कि divisible by 7 है या नहीं, तो पहले तो हम 15 का क्यूब निकालेंगे, उसमें से 18 का क्यूब निकालें, फिर subtract करें, फिर देखें 7 से divisible है. So what do? I know a cube minus b cube is a minus b. 15 minus 8 gives me 7. Yes, अगर वो 7 से multiply हो रहा है तो मतलब वो 7 को divide करता है. Alright, so this is how you would be able. Okay, not a problem. You can go back and see that later. Okay, Chetna? So अब 15 minus 8 जब हमने करा, हमारा आ गया 7 into something. जो भी चीज़ जिससे multiply हो रही है तो वो उससे divide भी हो रही है, automatically divisible तो है. So that's how we'll get the answer that yes, it is divisible by 7. Alright. All right, Ranjan. Yeah, yes, that's right. I was there at Sifan as well. All right, so moving on to this one. This says that 15 cube plus 8 cube is divisible by 23. So let's see how many of you can give me the answer. Is it divisible by 23 or not? Yes, I was there. All right, so thank you for coming and finding me here. So now we can connect here at Unacademy regularly. All right, so I will be there present live from 12 to 11, 12 to 1. So you can connect with me. For one day I'll be 9th, one day would be 10th. So from 12 to 11 I'll be there teaching you all there. So you can revise your topics with me, okay? All right, so 15 cube plus 18 cube is divisible by 23. So is it divisible by 23 or not? So let's see, what does it mean? It means that a cube plus b cube. So हमें a cube plus b cube की identity, anyone who knows what's the identity of a cube plus b cube? Let's see. And everyone, now this is a meaty time. This is the question that you need to tell me. Is it solvable or not? ये quiz को आपको जल्दी से बताना है कि divisible है या नहीं. Let's see who all are able to solve it, and you have to give me a shootout. All right. So let's see. Right now I can see a lot of students active. So what is your response? Is this divisible by 23 or not? Yes, that's true, Ranjana. All right, so now you need to tell me, what is this? Is this divisible by 23 or not? All right, so what do we get? We get a plus b, and in the bracket we are left with a square ab plus b square, right? So when I say a plus b plus, it means 15 plus 8, which gives me 23, and the rest of the bracket continues as it is. So that means, yes, when it's multiplied by 23, that means it's divisible by 20. The answer is yes. Very good, Cheshna. That's the right answer. Super. All right, so here you go with the first question. Let's see what's the right answer. The first question says you need to factorize and take out the common factors. ये एक बहुत बड़ा expression है. इसमें से आपको common factors निकाल के इसको factorize करना है. You need to tell me what will be the right answer. It will be A, B, C or D. So कौन सा 1, 2, 3, 4 में से कौन सा right answer है? Let's see how many of you are able to do it. Just quickly grab a copy and pen. जोन सा भी है दिल से copy pen करके दिल से common निकालो. उसके बाद उसको solve करो bracket को. Let's see which is the right answer. All right, let's see how many of you are able to participate and give me the right answer in this. All right. Yes, this is the quiz that you have to give me right away. So you have to tell me which is the right answer in the chat box. It's A, B, C or D. 1, 2, 3 or 4. Which is the right answer? All right, let's see. Yes, I will write it. So let's solve this quiz in the end, and let's see who all are able to do it. And the last shootout, it's in the end. Okay, we give the shootout and write the answers in the just in the end of the class. So we are just left with 15 minutes to go, and after that we will be able to close the session. 15 minutes के बाद सबके जो shootout names हैं वो आने वाले हैं. 14 minutes में, not more than that. All right. So let's see who all are able to give me this answer. इसका right answer क्या है? So in that case, I know 2x minus 5y is a common thing that I can take. यहाँ पे क्या बचता है 2 into 3x, that gives me 6x plus 8y minus 6x plus 6y, right? 6x cancel हो गया, तो 2x minus 5y and 8 plus 6 gives you 14, right? 2 is the right answer. Very good, Cheshna. That's the right answer. Superb, guys. So now I know when I do 8y plus 6y, I get 14y. So 2x minus 5y into 14y is the right answer. Moving on to the next question, let's see how many of you are able to factorize that. Factorize this by grouping method. So how do we get this answer by grouping method? A cube plus a minus 3a square minus of 3. How do you factorize it and get the answer? Is it A, B, C or D? 1, 2, 3 or 4? Let's see. How many of you are able to find out this answer? Alright, so just 1 or 2 minutes more. Let's see how many of you are able to give me this answer, and you will get a shootout in the end. जो भी participate कर रहा है, answer सही है गलत does not make a difference, but answers दे रहे हो, साथ में solve कर रहे हो, सीख रहे हो, that is important, and this is what deserves the shootout in the end. Alright? Okay, so let's see how many of you are able to give that right answer. In this question, what do I get? First two terms say I know a is common, so I can take a common and left with a square plus 1. Second में से -3 कॉमन आ जाएगा तो भी a square plus 1. So what is left with me? I get a minus 3. Okay. and a squared plus 1. So right answer is answer number 1. Alright, be careful. इसमें से a कॉमन आ रहा है तो a स्क्वायर प्लस 1 बचा, इसमें से नेगेटिव कॉमन ले रही हो तो प्लस अंदर रहेगा, बिकॉज नेगेटिव 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 इंटू पॉजिटिव इज नेगेटिव, तब ऑटोमेटिकली खोल के वही आ जाएगा, तो -3 आ रहा है, तो a माइनस 3 एंड a स्क्वायर प्लस 1, नॉट a स्क्वायर माइनस 1. सो नेगेटिव साइन इधर उधर की तरह में, तभी 4 ऑप्शंस बहुत ही क्लोज थे, सो देयर चांसेस आर कि आपको गलत हो सकते थे, बट option 1 is the right answer. All right. Okay, moving on to next one. Let's see what's the poll answer for the question. Is this a square plus 10a plus 24, which is the right answer? Let's see how can we do with, how can we solve this? इसमें से कुछ common निकल रहा है? नहीं. इसमें से कुछ grouping हो रहा है? नहीं. So what we have to do, the third method that says splitting the middle term. So let's say a square plus 10a plus 24. How do we find this answer? So, which is the numbers, that two numbers we multiply, we get the answer as 24, but when we add, we get the answer as 10. So, ऐसे कौन से numbers हैं? Let's see. How do we get this answer? Let's factorize 24, which is the two numbers which we multiply, we get 24. When we add, we get 10. Alright, let's see how many of you are able to give me the answers. I can see so many of you live, but why aren't you giving me answers in the chat box? Why are you so much thinking? Just solve it. Whatever the answer you think is right, just practice and do a rough work. Whatever you think is right, just give me it. It does not make a difference कि आपका सही है गलत है. Practice कर रहे हो, सीख रहे हो. That's important. All right. So we say 6 times 4 is 24 and 6 plus 4 is 10. So let's do that. A square plus 6a plus 4a plus 24. Isn't it? So we'll take a common, a plus 6. We'll take 4 common, a plus 6. So we're left with a plus 4, a plus 6. That's right, Ankit. Very good. So third is the right answer. Very good. All right. Moving on to the next question. This question is, you need to find out the polynomial, the quadratic equation, trinomial quadratic equation. Is this factorizable or not? First of all, you have to check, is it factorizable or not? Second option says, first part, yes or no. Second says, if it is factorizable, you need to find the factors of this. So let's find out the first answer. The first, is it right? Can we factorize this or not? So how do we know is it factorizable or not? तो हमने अभी आज ही सीखा था, which says, we need to find out b squared minus 4ac. If this is a perfect square, that means it is factorizable. If it's not a perfect square, that means it's not factorizable. So let's see. A here is 2, B is negative of 7, C is negative of 15. So we'll find out b square minus 4ac. That means negative of 7 whole square, negative 4 into 2 into negative of 15, right? So we get 49 plus 120. That gives me 169. 169, is it a perfect square? Yes, it is. It's a square of 13. So yes, it is factorizable. So the first part says yes. Second part says if it is factorizable, then we should get the factor. So let's see what is the factors. How can we do it? X square minus 7x minus 15. So which are the two numbers which we multiply, we get the answer as negative of 30. And when we add, we get the answer as negative of 7. All right. Yes, that's right. Very good, Sheshna. That's perfect. 169. Yes, it's factorizable. Now you have to tell me two numbers that we multiply. We get the answer as negative of 30. But when we add, we get negative of 7. Let's see what would be the right answer. What would be the right combination? 3 times 10, right? So we'll say negative of 10 times 3 is negative 30. Negative of 10 plus 3 gives me negative of 7. So we'll say x squared minus 10x plus 3x minus 15. So we get 2x as common, x minus 5 plus 3 common, x minus 5. So 2x plus 3 and x minus 5 would be the two factors in which we would be able to express this expression. Alright, I hope it's clear, guys. And that's the right answer. Moving on to the next question. Question number quiz. Is this divisible by 8 or not? 15 cube minus 5 cube. Is it divisible by 8? Yes or no? Let's see how many of you are able to give me the answer. Is it yes? Is it no? Alright, let's see who all are there live and they can give me the answer that it's the right answer or not. Let's see that. 13 cube minus 5 cube, is it divisible by 8 or not? That gives me the expression like a cube minus b cube. What is a cube minus b cube? What's the identity of it? It's a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square, isn't it? So when I put the value of a as 13, so 13 cube minus 5 cube is equals to bracket 13 minus 5, 13 square plus 13 into 5 plus 5 square. Do I need to look and find out the value of the second term? No, because when I subtract this, what do I get? What is 58? 13 minus 5, we get answer as 8, right? So 8 times anything, that means it's divisible by 8. So that gives me the answer. Yes, it is divisible by 8. Yes is the right answer. Very good. Alright, so now moving on to the last question for the day. Let's see how many of you are able to solve this last question. So given the possible expression of the length and breadth of the rectangle whose area is given to us in terms of expression, we need to find out the length and breadth. That means it's a a quadratic equation. It has to be two terms. One will be length and one will be the breadth. So let's see how do we find out. It says 12x square minus 35x plus 25. What does it say? A is 12, B is negative of 35, C is 25. So we have to find out B square, which is the number which we multiply and we get the answer as 25 times 12, right? And which is the number that we add, we get the answer as negative of 35. So first of all, what is 25 times 12? What is 25 times 12? Anyone who is able to give me the answer, what is 25 times 12? Yes, that is 300. So which is the term that we multiply and we get the product as 300. But when we add, we get the answer as negative of 35. So that means the product has to be the multiple of negative numbers. Then only when we multiply, we get the positive number. But when we add these two negative numbers, we get the answer as negative itself. Alright. So which are the two terms that you can use and get this answer? Can you break the middle term? Okay, let's do the 300's factorization, and if we try to do it, what do we get the answer as? Let's see. Is there anyone who's trying it? If you want me to hold, you can say, yes ma'am, I'm trying. You please hold on. I'll be doing that. Okay, so it should be 300, right? So let's, if we have to divide it, so if we can take it by 2, I get 150. I'll take it by 2, I get 75. I take it by 5, and so on. You can factorize it. 300, right? And we have to factorize that, and we get to know the answer as 20 times 15, right? So 20 times 15 gives you 300, and 20 plus 15 gives you 35. So we'll take negative of 20, negative of 15, negative of 20, negative of 15. We add, we get 25. So in that case, we would be able to find out the answer. So let me erase it and find the factorization of it. So that gives me 12x squared minus 20x minus 15x plus 25. Isn't it? Yes, very good. So what is common in between 2? I can take 4x common. We left x minus 5. Here I can take negative of 5 common, right? And I'm left with x minus, I will take in 5 common, then we get 3, isn't it? And here also we should get 3 because that gives us 12. So 3x minus of 5. This is how you will be able to compare yourself and see are you getting the right answer or not. In case पहले वाले ब्रैकेट में कुछ मिस्टेक हो रहा है या बाद वाले में हो रहा है, आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा कुछ ना कुछ तो कॉमन आएगा, फैक्टराइज तो होना ही होना है, right? So in that case you get 3x minus 5 and 4x minus 5 would be the two terms in which these has to be divided. Alright, so this would be the answer that says 3x minus 5 and 4x minus 5 would be the two terms. Alright, so that's it for today. Remember to download the application of Unacademy, and you can use it on Google app as well, and Google Play Store and Play Store of application of an iPhone as well. and try all the features that are free. Yes, you can just download and you can try all the features which are free. If you want the discount of 10%, you can use this code of mine that says Unacademy. You can apply that and get 10% discount. And now it's a time for shootout. So whoever gave the answer, they know that I am the one who the last time we do a shootout. And yes, today in the class, now was super active and she participated really very good. So yes, it's a shootout for her. She gave a great response and she tried a lot of questions. A lot of questions were correct as well. One or two here and there, that's okay, but still you practice. And now I hope you know the mistake as well, right? So Steshna, there is a shootout for you. You did a great job. Stay tuned with us on Unacademy. You can join it whenever you get the notification. Remember to subscribe and press on the bell icon so that whenever I'm coming live next time, you can come beforehand and revise the topic and then practice as it is. So in this 1 hour, we are revising the topic, we are practicing the questions, we are doing quizzes as well and giving you latest update as well. Isn't that great? Yes, so that was for you all, guys. So congratulations, Chaitna, and next time I want more students to be there. So next time you all go and call your friends together so we can have a live session and where you can participate as a quiz and end mein dekhte hain kaun sa jeeta. Alright, so I hope today you enjoyed this session. If you really liked it, share it with your friends, press on the bell icon and let them know that yes, Unacademy is now coming live and have a subscription for you all as ICSE students. They all can use my code. You can, because they are your friends, so you can tell them to use my code as well. So we all can connect there and the code is Unacademy. Alright guys, then see you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.